a Big Spark Studios original.
And all of the kings, da-da-da-da-da, they will drop their pussies right to the floor. Well, that's a microphone. Anyways, hey, everyone. Welcome back to Unhinged with Chris Klemens, the podcast that you're gonna want to watch today because my dog currently has her right paw on my leg like we're best friends, because we are. Now, make sure you subscribe to wherever you listen to podcasts and subscribe to my YouTube channel where, once again, you can watch this shit show happen in real time. Yeah, baby. YouTube.com/Chris. And leave a review, please. Come on. Please. Review this. 5 stars. Anyways, it is August 18th, and I have one of my best friends and roommate, Andrew Lowe, with me today.
Hello.
And we are finally filming the roommate episode.
I am here.
Thank you for that fun fact. This is not over Zoom. Let's see. Today, we've got Booger here, who is my dog. She's like, okay, my screen time is up. You have to pay for the rest. But what else is going on? It rained here.
Oh my God, it rains.
I woke up and fucking wet. Loved it. At least something is wet here. And what else is going on? Oh, I've realized that I have a gluten intolerance. Oh my God. It's so fucking brutal. Now, I know that everyone has been telling me that there's something wrong with me when I fart and poop constantly. Turns out there is. Gluten intolerance, baby. Yeah, I feel like we should just hop right. Oh, Andrew, introduce yourself. Like, tell the people who you are, where you come from.
Okay. Hello, I am Andrew Lowe. I'm 24 years old. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
And what do you do?
I don't know. I
Okay.
survive. I started YouTube when I was 12.
That's so
in 2010.
Wrong. That feels so wrong. It feels so wrong.
And I'm still alive and here.
Great. Well, I feel like we should just get right into it. Now it's time for, dare I say, the free for all. I don't know, just some beautiful chaos. This is the part where we get in touch with what's going on in the world. I share some stories, some news topics, I don't know. Clearly, this isn't a news show, so none of this should be whatever. The first one is something that we've actually covered maybe once or twice on this podcast, and it's the Britney Spears saga. And according to today.com, well, not according to just them, it's like everywhere, but Britney Spears' father agrees to step down when the time is right as conservator.
Whoa.
What is the time? The time has been right, bitch. The time has never been more right, you fucking cross-eyed toad. Not as much of a victory as initially heralded on social media, but still a step forward towards freeing Britney. In a new court documents filed Thursday, Jamie Spears agreed to eventually step down as legal conservator of his pop star daughter, Britney Spears. He added, however, that it is highly debatable whether a change in conservator at this time would be in Miss Spears' best interest. Bitch, when the fuck have you had her best interest? I hate this man. I hate this whole family, honestly, minus Britney. Do we like the mom? I haven't heard. No, we don't.
I don't know the mom.
I don't know the mom at all. Are they still married?
I didn't know there was a mom.
Bruh.
I mean, no, it makes sense that there is.
Yeah, sperm and egg.
I don't think I've ever heard of her mom.
What's her name? Lynn?
Lynn.
Oh my God. So their kids. Oh no, Brittany's. Jamie
Lynn.
No wonder she's so damaged. No wonder. Jamie Spears, who's the dad, defended his actions as Britney Spears' conservator, writing that he has not coerced Miss Spears to do anything. Well, that's funny, Jamie, because that's not what Miss Spears is saying. The court is expected to decide on Rosengart's petition to remove Jamie Spears as conservator and replaced by professional accountant Jason Rubin in a hearing next month. Why? This makes me just so sad. Like, how does this even happen? I guess that's like for me to research on my own time. Noted. Like fully noted. Uh-oh, it's me after a fade out, which means I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, which is Surfshark VPN. Now, if you don't know what it is, Surfshark VPN is a browser extension or app that allows you to place your laptop or mobile device anywhere in the world and surf and unlock the internet like you're in that place in the world. When I get really bored of, say, American Netflix, it is so nice to be able to just pop on Surfshark and surf the UKs. I don't know why, but I'm once again late to the trend. I've been watching The Office, and it's only available in the UK. Or at least it's the first place I found it. So Surfshark is great for stuff like that. Another reason I love Surfshark VPN is that you can have an unlimited amount of devices under one account. And as someone who shares their accounts with their family and stuff, it is really clutch, I have to say. It's great to have Surfshark VPN protect all of my data, my photos, my videos, all of that from hackers that are just sitting on public Wi-Fi doing what fucking hackers do. I don't even understand any of that, but I don't have to worry about it because of Surfshark VPN. Now, if you want to try Surfshark out for yourself, the link will be in the description of this episode, and you can use code Klemens to get 83% off plus 3 months free. And Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you're not happy, money back. Boom. Thank you so much, Surfshark, for continuing to support me and everything that I do. I really appreciate it. And yeah, back to the episode. Next up, from NPR, as brands reach for diverse customers, McDonald's launches a Saweetie celebrity meal. We're getting better. I almost totally butchered the word celebrity. Multi-platinum rapper Saweetie, who rose to fame with her hit single Icy Girl, is teaming up with McDonald's to bring a little twist to her favorite menu order for her fans. Starting this week, customers across the United States can order the Saweetie meal, featuring a few of the fast food chain's signature item and a Saweetie and sour sauce. Saweetie marks the first female musician and the first African-American female musician to have a celebrity menu collaboration with McDonald's since the company kicked off its Famous Orders program in 2020. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of firsts. There's only been, 3 meals? It's like the fourth meal they're ever doing. It's not great that your fourth meal is the first female, but go off, McDonald's. Previous limited time meals, yeah. Travis Scott, J Balvin, and then BTS. But this is a fun little take that I'm sorry that you can't really partake on because it's not vegan at all. But we have the Saweetie meal. Hot girl. Shit, no, that's Megan Thee Stallion. God damn it.
Oh, wow. Custom bag.
I know. Custom bag. It says the Saweetie meal. Okay, Booger, I see that you perked up real fucking fast after that. Do you want the Sprite? You can try the Sprite.
Oh, my God. Sure. Honestly, it's been so long since I've had a soda from a...
Is that what Sprite tastes like? That shit's poppin'. Wait, that is so fucking good.
Wow.
Now, I know that there's some controversy about this meal because, the Saweetie sour sauce is sold out? Oh, wait, but I think I got some. Oh.
Wow, you should keep that and sell them.
For what?
I don't know.
$2?
I saw people on Twitter when they were literally wiping their BTS bags off with soap and water trying to scrub the oil stains out of it.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut because K-pop stans have really done a lot of shit. So you know what? You guys deserve to scrub your back. Do whatever makes you happy, guys. Okay, so wait, is this just a Big Mac, chicken nuggets, and fries? Okay, so that's...
Aren't those Burger King's colors?
Yeah,
that
not the time. We're tackling one mystery at a time. Booger, no, you're not getting any. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but you just... All right, so this is just a Big Mac. Wait, is that what all of these meals have been? Or
I think with this one, you're supposed to put the fries on the burger and the sweet or the sour and Saweetie sauce also on the.
It's Saweetie and sour sauce. If you could get that right next time, thank you.
There's instructions.
So I'm putting. I know there's a full. Okay, we're putting fries and then the sauce on the burger.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay, cool. I'm glad no one has any idea what's going on along with me.
The campaign quote is, "As long as you're doing you're doing the Saweetie meal."
Okay, it's going to take me approximately 5 minutes to figure out what that sentence means. But okay, go off. Okay, the sauce is very gelatinous, Booger. Get the fuck away. I've bribed you with so many treats before this. She is laying her head on me like, I was a rescue. Like, okay, Booger, I mean, all right, here we, Booger!
Whoa,
Stop.
that's like a double patty.
Yeah, it's a Big
situation.
Mac. Honey, it's not called a Big Mac for nothing. All right, here we go. I talk about my gluten intolerance as I bite into 3 buns. Today's going to be a rough one. I can already feel that. See, the dedication I have for this podcast.
How is it?
It's like the most bland thing I've ever eaten, and I feel so bad. Like, it is so bland. Does anybody else want a bite?
Booger does.
No, I mean, yeah, I know Booger wants a fucking bite, guys, but that's not happening. Come on.
It says she switches it up by layering nuggets on top of fries, replacing the burger patty with nuggets, or putting fries on her burger.
So why did it not come with chicken nuggets as the patty?
Or instructions. Just like we need a little insert, like
Yeah,
in
like
the
a-
box.
All right, I'm going to just try the Saweetie sauce because I've never been a sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. Do they even have it, or did she bring it back for this?
It may just be sweet and sour sauce.
I swear to God, this has no taste. Put your finger in that. Like, literally tell me that that has a taste. Actually, please don't, because then I'm going to be very concerned.
It tastes like steak sauce or like.
Come on, Booger. No, this is not a free range kind of vibe. Okay, come on.
Booger, you want to sit on my lap?
No, she doesn't. I would love to see that happen. Boogie, come here. All right, whatever. I mean, just don't destroy anything, Bugs. That's all I can really say. All right, and then the chicken nuggets. I was about to say, oh, they have a fried coating on them, but yeah, Chris, the gluten, that's out the window. Oh, I taste the sauce here. Don't love what I'm tasting. I think I just don't like the sauce. But at least we have an extra one that we can apparently sell now, so
Yeah, sell it.
we're
keep
rich.
It, put it on StockX.
How much do you think we could get from it? Can you look on StockX and see if there's a Saweetie sauce that's going for sale? Because I want to say I'm 97% positive that there's one up there.
If there's not, there will be in a couple
Right
months.
after this show.
Yeah, buy low, sell high.
If there's not now, there will be in an hour.
Or just people standing outside of McDonald's with their sauce, waiting for people to come out and go.
Wait, what?
Or it's just people like waiting outside of McDonald's with their sauce that they haven't used, and then waiting for people to come out and go, "Damn it, I didn't get any sauce."
Oh my God.
And then you can sell it on an up price.
A business.
Hi, Uber Eats. I didn't get any sauce.
No, we just go to McDonald's and ask for like all their sauce.
Give me your sauces. No, I don't think we're going to do that one, but I love kind of where our head's at. Booger, that's the camera. Hey. Up here, now. Booger.
Booger.
She fucking is like, you don't give me fries, I don't give a shit. All right, let's get on with the rest
she's
of this.
fully-
I'm going to give this meal like, see, that's what I don't get. Why did they just give me a Big Mac and chicken nuggets and tell me to do the work? It's like, put the chicken nugget, like, do something different for these meals, McDonald's. Don't just like, no, I mean, I get the model, whatever. Chris,
How does it compare to your other Big Mac experiences?
I haven't had a Big Mac in motherfucking forever, so honestly, a huge letdown. I thought it tasted so much better. Booger, Booger, I am gonna lose it. Booger. If you're not watching, I sound like the craziest person, and that's because I am. All right, moving right along with the free-for-all topics. Next up, a slice of Charles and Diana's 1981 wedding cake sells for an unexpected price, according to CNN. I did hear about this and was repulsed at what I heard.
And it was an ugly cake.
It was so ugly.
It was ugly as it looked like a sheet cake. Like
that I made for like a YouTube
yeah, no,
video.
like at Ralph's, like from like a box.
Yes. Except I think Ralph's would have done a better job. I was shocked when I saw it. I was like, I guess that's like 30 years of decay or 40 years. Can't even do that math. Anyways, if you don't know, a single slice of cake from Prince Charles and Princess Diana's 1981 wedding has been sold for the unexpected price of £1,850, which is like $2,500. That was the weirdest way I could have said that price. $2,500. Anyways, weighing about 28 ounces, the slice comes from one of the 23 cakes made for the royal wedding, according to Dominic Winter auctioneers in Cirencester, Western England. It was originally estimated to fetch between 300 to 500 pounds. Girl, dream bigger. The cake slice features a coat of arms colored in gold, red, blue, and silver, a silver horseshoe, and leaf spray, as well as some white decorative icing. The 40-year-old slice has been kept in plastic wrap in an old cake tin. It's a good sales pitch for cling film. No, I don't want anything to be able to preserve something for 40 fucking years.
And wait, so was it just like, was it in a fridge? Was it in a freezer?
All I know is in plastic wrap and a cake tin.
All right.
I mean, I've heard of like, I think my Nana still has her wedding cake in a tin. So I think that's like a thing.
Like, did we learn nothing from the past year?
Did
we don't need to be making any more viruses. Like,
just like, have we not learned anything in general? Like, just ditch the cake.
Why are we incubating our wedding cakes?
Ooh, honestly, it sounds hot when you put it like that. Like, let's incubate our fucking cakes. Next up, on a way more serious note, I'm the only surgeon. After Haiti quake, thousands seek scarce care. And this is from the New York Times. A day after a magnitude 7.2 earthquake killed an estimated 1,300 people in western Haiti, the country, already suffering from a dire lack of doctors, struggled to help the many wounded. Haiti is still living with the after effects of a 2010 quake that killed an estimated 250,000 people. Saturday's quake came about 5 weeks after the Haitian president was assassinated, leaving a leadership vacuum in a country already grappling with severe poverty and rampant gang violence. In the town of Lakai, the only surgeon available to operate on the wounded was an orthopedic surgeon who listed basic antibiotics as medicine he did not have. The quake, more powerful than the one 11 years ago, triggered widespread landslides with rocks and other debris blocking many roads, making it hard to reach the injured and needy. Officials in Lakai estimated that only 30 doctors served the entire western region. They are now confronting the overwhelming prospect of treating thousands of grievous injuries with caved-in buildings. It's expected that thousands of people will get potentially deadly infections unless proper supplies are delivered in time. The prospect of malnutrition, too, is likely to exacerbate the natural disaster for an already impoverished and hungry population. And with this said, I do want to say, if you are looking to donate or help out, do not give to the Red Cross, because an NPR study found in the aftermath of the Haiti quake in 2010, the Red Cross only built 6 houses despite the billions of aid money going to their organization. I know that there's a bunch of other great organizations that are getting resources and helping the people in Haiti. And I will leave a few links in this episode's description on ways that we can donate and help. Especially, if you have you were dealt a good card in life, let's try and help those around us and those that aren't around us. That is I just can't. And during COVID too, like that, I didn't even think about that until like halfway through reading this. I was like, not only is there just like an insane earthquake, but like during COVID. It just makes me so sad. I can't. Haiti, we're with you. I don't know why I keep fucking saying that as if that means anything. They're like, no, Unhinged, we're good, thanks. Next up, with 3D printed steaks, Spanish startup eyes the mass market, and this is from Reuters. Barcelona-based startup Nova Meat. That alone. Change the name, please. Can you imagine going to the store? I'm gonna get some Fashion Nova meat. Like, ooh, gross. Ooh, Saweetie is a burpee girl. Barcelona-based startup Nova Meat is using its 3D printed technology to manufacture vegetarian steaks that it hopes will reach the mass market next year. The startup's aim had been to recreate the muscle fibers of animal meat, but using 100% plant-based ingredients. Here's the thing. eating less meat. I know I just fucking ate the Saweetie meal. I'm good without like the fibers. Like I don't need muscle fiber. I don't want blood squirting out. You know, that's kind of feel like one of the reasons I'm trying to eat less and less meat is, ugh. You're like, bitch, I've been vegetarian for like 12 years. I don't even know what that means.
I mean, and like, I don't know. I think there are like the like big burly meat eaters. I think they do want the blood and pus.
All right, let's turn the lights off on him. That's a wrap on Andrew. I don't ever want to hear a single fucking thing from you after that.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm on board. Like, I love a black bean burger, and I'm chilling. I don't really need like the bouncy methylcellulose Beyond Burger.
Oh, okay, so you're telling me I should stop thinking solely about myself and other people. Okay, got it.
No, I'm just contributing to the conversation with what I can provide.
Thank you. Such an earnest, wholesome sentence. I'm just contributing to the conversation where I can. The company uses 3D technology to test recipes, introducing ingredients through capsules because it is a cheaper process than mass producing. The company also said it was producing the fake meat for environmental reasons. We seek to replace animal meat for something that is better for the planet, ourselves, and animals. Cute. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm on board for just like animal casualties to just be less in general. So yeah, I guess I'm on board. But like, to me, I feel like I'm like, we've got Abbott's Butcher, for example, which is like my fave plant-based protein. It's in like what, Sprouts and like Whole Foods in a few states.
And Erewhon. And...
Oh, it's in Erewhon?
Yeah, it's in Erewhon.
Come on, Abbott's Butcher. But yeah, it just is like real like shit.
It's just very simple.
It's very simple. It's like you don't need to like be freaked. I don't know why it's
we
turning
have
into
all
like
of the
literally like
ingredients.
an advertisement. But it's I just oh my god, I fuck with it so hard. So for me, the 3D steaks, I'm like, but yeah, I guess like for the burly men who want blood and pus.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like...
For me, I'm fine with Abbott's Butcher. I'm like, I feel like we have the solution. People just need to be aware of it. Last up, bitch, get in the car. We're going to San Francisco. You can get a free eighth of weed for getting vaccinated in San Francisco from brokeassstewart.com. All right, we have to have one questionable source. 69% of San Francisco residents are fully vaccinated, and 76% of residents have had their first shot. But that means 26% of the city's population is still unvaccinated. One workforce development nonprofit wants to get that percentage of San Franciscans higher. They're offering a free eighth of cannabis to anyone who gets the vaccine. Code Tenderloin held a vaccine wrapped. Is that a person?
That's the development.
Is that the 3D steak? Code Tenderloin. Code Tenderloin held a vaccine wrap day on Friday, July 30th at 4 p.m. on the 900 block of Market Street. Okay, clearly I don't know fucking anything about San Francisco.
The Tenderloin is the name of the area in San Francisco.
What?
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that would have been like my last guess. So I'm glad we're having this convo. But at that event, there was a $200 Visa gift card. Create and perform a song about getting the vaccine component. Ooh, that feels like some awesomeness TV shit.
Create and perform a song.
Create and perform to encourage your fellow audience to get vaccinated. Ooh.
Should we create a song right now?
Shots, everybody. Look at that. Just
very good.
Came to the tip of my tongue.
He's a natural.
Yeah, I don't feel like reading the rest of this, but I think it's kind of pathetic, no offense, that we have to encourage people to get vaccinated, like to incentivize it. Like, hi, being a country that has the vaccine is an incentive enough to me. I just think I think it's so embarrassing. Like, countries are like, please, we need it. And we're like, ew, no thanks. I'm Good Luck Charlie's mom and I'm an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
Did you see that TikTok?
Yeah. And did you see?
I was like, honey, Charlie's not the one who needs the good luck. It's you, sicko.
Did you see Carrie Underwood liked one of Matt Walsh's tweets?
I saw that and I was
so
like,
sad.
Let's take our key to the side of her.
Yeah.
Souped up 4-wheel drive, baby.
But the Pope did come out today and say like, hey, Catholics, take your vaccines.
The Pope came out. Homo. Pope Homo? Are you kidding? Like, low-key an iconic name. Anyway, that was the free-for-all. Do we feel smarter? Probably not.
Thank you for...
Although, I guess I do. I read so well today.
I feel briefed for the week.
You feel briefed for the week. Good. That's all I could hope for with this podcast and this project I'm on.
You're just getting me ready for the week with all the information I need.
Yeah, on a Wednesday. Are you ready? Oh my God, now it's time for the Hotbox, which I'm very excited for today because I went on the Unhinged Instagram as well as my own, and I had you guys call in to 310-844-6459, and I wanted you guys, since we're roommates, obviously, and we've roomed together for what?
3
plus years?
and 4, almost. Like about
Wait, it's
almost 4. Almost 4.
Let's take
Holy
shots!
crap.
Yeah, so
I can cuss on here, right? I figured.
you can like smoke crack on here. I mean, like, I don't know if that's actually allowed, but I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Can't believe I just said holy crap.
That didn't even register in my head either. That's like the fucked up part is I didn't even register as that like as a sentence. But I went and asked for if you guys have any roommate advice that you need, any drama between your roommates going on, just anything about your living situation, because clearly we are pros.
We are pros.
We're pros, no cons. I don't know what was in this sweetie meal, but I'm really on one. All right, let's do it. Let's hear the first one.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
So my roommate is like being a bitch to me because I'm in a happy relationship and she's jealous. So, and she said that to my face. I was like, why are you treating me like shit? And
I was going to say there's no way.
because you're happy and I see you and your partner really happy and that makes me feel jealous. And so I can't control myself and I feel like I have to treat you badly. And so I told her that that's not my problem, but that didn't stop the problem. And then whenever she would hear me and my partner having sex, because we share a wall, so like whenever she would hear the bed or something, she would literally knock on the wall that we share.
Girl, like, find a therapist
not
for
a great
her.
situation. Very toxic.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Yeah, I will happily start a GoFundMe for this bitch's therapy journey. Like, this person needs help.
Like, buy her a self-help book. Like, next time she knocks on your door, just like...
I don't think a self-help book is going to do fucking shit. She needs, like, Oprah. Like, fully.
That is bold.
That's like, I was like, there's no way she's actually jealous. And then she told me she was jealous that I was happy. I was like, woo.
Banging on the wall because you're jealous that they're having sex.
Like,
So, like,
how lonely is that? Like, at least bang your pillow or something. Like, not the wall.
that's like really sad.
It makes me sad. Girl, get out of there.
Yeah,
I would say move in, but like, that might be too soon for your relationship. I know nothing about it. I just know that you've got a hater in the house.
Yeah.
Ditch the bitch. That's my advice. I don't even know what to do with that. It's like, there's no fixing that kind of person.
Like, is she 16? Like, I'm just...
Is she an anti-vaxxer? What's going on? Like, baby, who hurt you? Yeah, I would ditch the bitch.
Or who didn't hurt
Or
you?
like,
How have
maybe
you made
like,
it this far
have you
with
stood
that
up to
little...
her? Have you stood up to her and been like, it's unacceptable for you to treat me like this under the same roof that I pay for? Gra.
Or just like, frankly, it's embarrassing. Like,
let's get her address and just show up and hold like an intervention. Us sitting. You should be embarrassed as I like chug Sweetie sour sauce. Yeah, I don't really have much advice. That it's like, I mean, once the apple has gone bad, you can't revive it.
yeah.
Although I guess this is a person and not an apple, so. Are you regretting calling in? All right, next one. It's fucking.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
So I had a roommate when I first moved out of my hometown, and it was my brother's girlfriend's brother.
That
We did not get along
sounds so
at
fucked up.
all. He didn't like my cat, and I didn't like the fact that he fucked his girlfriend at 5 a.m. every morning. But anyways, when I moved out, I snuck into his room, and I opened up his pillow, and I stuffed it with dead fish from my job at the pet store. And I sewed it back up and left.
Girl.
No.
Really love your podcast. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Girl, so what was...
That was like, wow, this is a straight road. And then all of a sudden it was like, ring!
So, like, do we call 911? Like...
Yeah, like, what?
Why are you telling us this?
This is a crime. I broke into his house and put dead fish carcass in his pillows. Mwah. Yeah.
So, once again... Therapy.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. No, but it fucking should be. I mean, this is once again, why do I have a podcast? You all bitches are the unhinged ones. Don't ever call me crazy again. No, I mean, you still can. It's very fair.
Yo, I'm confused. Like, does she
first
want
of all,
advice? Like, what are we supposed to do with this information?
I know, I do feel very burdened by it. I'm like, oh, fuck. But also, my advice, don't ever live with your brother's girlfriend's brother. That just sounds too close yet too far from home. Like, just, that's a weird choice. And I perioded. All right, there's the gluten. Really though, I like don't burp or fart or poop anymore. I mean, no, I still poop. Anyways, well, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Next one, please.
Hey, friends.
Hello.
I have some advice for those who may be moving in with their boyfriend or other
So she's
white
giving us advice?
cis men.
Okay.
For some reason, they don't know how to clean.
Yeah.
News to me. Thought my boyfriend was pretty clean until I moved in with him during quarantine with his other two roommates who are literally disgusting.
Wow.
Just picture carpets never vacuumed, don't even own a vacuum, dishes never cleaned fully, and a small, what used to be flower pot stuffed with cigarettes literally to the brim where it's overflowing, and no one cleaned it out for probably the whole entirety of the first lockdown, which was a very long time. So, unless you want to live in a pigsty, move in with white men who have mommy issues or daddy issues. I don't know, some sort of issue where they do not know how to take care of themselves. I don't get it. And yeah. Anyways. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
Well, what?
Once again.
y'all are giving this podcast its name today, not me. I mean, yeah, I am on your side 3,000%. I'm honestly just kind of blindsided of what I'm supposed to say because I think you just gave us advice. So I'm like, I guess that's true. I don't know. I don't think I've ever lived with a straight person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
That sounds
really exhausting.
rough.
I mean, I've lived with my brothers and they were fucking dirty. No offense. Yeah, I don't know why I'm sharing this. I'm just going to stuff my mouth with a Saweetie fry and... What are we like? I don't need that. These all feel like fever dreams. Yeah. Like I'm like, what? Like I've never dealt like, thank God, with anything this crazy with a roommate before. Actually,
what?
No. Next one, please.
What did I do?
No. Oh my God, not you.
Oh,
girl. No, I would. I would say it. You're sitting right here. I'd say it to your face. No, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Right. This one is advice. Some people are just ranting, and sometimes, you know.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
that is what I was gonna say. Is like I don't really have anything to say, but I'm glad that person really got to let it out. Like that feels nice. That this is an outlet. All right, so this is another advice one for us.
Hi, Chris. I am going to be a freshman in college.
Hi, freshman.
Of course, I had to snoop on my roommate and whatnot, and I went to her Facebook likes, and it said she liked Trump, the presidential candidate. See, I have two gay moms, and this might be a little bit of an issue. So if you have, like, any advice on, like, how not to get, like, you know, hate crimed or, you know, in, you know, fights or, you know, killed in my sleep, I don't know. Anyways, just, you know, let me know. Help a girl out. Yeah, anyways, I love you so much. You literally keep me sane and out of the mental hospital. Yeah. So
I do?
Please give me advice or else I will actually have to go to the mental
surprising.
hospital. Okay. Toodles.
Toodles. Yeah, I mean, on a real note, I would call the school or email and, like, just switch roommates. I had a really gross roommate, and I got the fuck out of there, and it was honestly kind of lit, because then I ended up with having my own room. So...
Yeah, I would
just contact, but on a less real note, I would just maybe unenroll. Try again next year. Right?
I don't think it's that bad. I think, like...
Right, I don't think it's that bad after, 6 years of... proving how big of a piece of shit he is.
I don't know. Well,
that anyone can still support him, that is insane.
Well, so, like, what are your moms like? Like, I think they have some power. Like, bring them in. Bring them into the room.
Bring the moms in. Boop, 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 boop.
Like, are they butch? Are they, like... I don't know.
Are you trying to set them up with your moms?
I guess this isn't a conversation. I'm like waiting on a response from her.
Every time I do this, I'm like, I have so many questions, and I'm like, do we do a callback portion?
You just got to establish your dominance. Like,
like paint half the room in rainbow.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Oh, I love this. Like social war. Although that could go really bad for you. Don't actually do that. You could end up with a lot of MAGA shit on your wall.
Yeah, I'd actually just say email the school.
Yeah, try just be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm out of college. This is your problem.
Or
I love you, but yeah, I would email someone, talk to your RA, do what the girl 2 calls ago did and put dead fish in her pillows. I don't know. Who's to say? Dead fish.
Sorry, though.
Yes. Our heart goes out to you. Big time. I can't even imagine. Whew. We have one more. All right. This is the last Hotbox. Hit it.
Chris, I'm going to make this short and sweet.
Love. My favorite kind.
My friend was roommates with a girl who would consistently change her tampon in the middle of the room instead of going to the bathroom. That's it. Bye.
Honestly, why do I want to kind of meet her?
Yeah, wait.
Like, that's her fucking casual Tuesday night party trick? Just, hey guys, bloop, bloop. Oh my God, get her on here. Are you kidding? That's happening and we aren't just like witnessing it? Giovanna Plowman who? Like,
who's Giovanna?
Isn't she the one who ate her tampon?
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, the shit my brain holds on to is so fucking dark.
You remembered her name?
Oh, Andrew, no, my brain does not make sense. Like, I don't remember how to read, but like, lo and behold, I know the girl who ate her tampon. Like,
what year was that? Like 2013?
9 years ago or something? Like
2013.
2013. I was almost right with the year too. That is like, this is so fucking dark. This is like Zero Dark 30.
Wow.
The sequel. Jesus. Wow, I just need a moment to rest with that I really did actually just remember her first and last name. Yeah. That is like, I don't even remember people in like business that I meet where I like need to remember their first and last name. I'm like, I've met you 5 times. Well, I feel like all of y'all just really ranted and now it's my turn. Or it's our turn. But do you have anything to rant about?
I don't know. I can probably like bounce off you.
Cool. Welcome to the trampoline park. So if you are new here, there is a timer behind me that reads 4:20. I mean, that's for obvious reasons, but I have 4 minutes and 20 seconds to rant. Sometimes I go over. This one I feel like is going to be, dare I say, done early, but every time I say that is when it goes triple time. So are we ready? Is someone doing the timer? Yes. Get off your phone, okay? I'm just kidding. Okay. Now we're not doing a countdown today. So my rant, I tweeted out earlier this week, and I was like really embarrassed by it because it's like kind of an embarrassing thing to admit. But I don't know what to do with my time. Like, I know that that's a really stupid thing to say, but like while work is at like, I feel like a pretty low minimum of like things we're able to do and all of that. Like, I feel like I have so much time and I have no hobbies because I've monetized all of them. Like, I don't know, like you caught me in like a real bad mood like 3 nights ago because I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I want to do right now. Like, I just like don't remember what I used to do because I like didn't think about like, oh, I've got to like, I don't know why I'm just so hyper aware of the time and how much of it there is, and dare I say there's too much of it. I just like, it gets to like 6 p.m. and I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm waiting till 10 o'clock so I can go sit in bed and watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for the 9th time. Like,
that is crazy. Like, I can't
that I've watched it 9 times.
No. Like, I can relate to the like monetizing your hobbies a little too much, and then it's like, oh, what are my hobbies that aren't like work?
And then it's hard to get into stuff because I'm like, okay, you can't approach it with the idea of like, this needs to be something more than just fulfilling.
Yeah.
And it's like, I really think like my brain is fucked up a little with like painting even. I used to love painting, but now I'm like, if I don't finish the whole painting in an hour, which is like how long I try and film for, I'm like, it's a waste. I'll never get back. Like, ugh. Chris, you're a fucking psycho. Like, I just don't know how to, like, I tried reading the other day and I read a chapter.
What book?
Seth Rogen's
oh, cute.
What's it called? Yearbook? The yearbook?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. I read the first chapter, loved it. See, that book, this is about to be like a praise moment in the rant. So great. The chapters were like 7 pages. Wow. The font was like not huge, but not like microscopic. It was like just right. It was like funny. So I read a chapter. That's so much. Doesn't feel as great as I thought it would.
If you ever like want a task to do, I always have them.
Thank you. Like as fun as it would be to be your task rabbit, I am okay.
I truly can't relate to the like, oh, what do I do? Like, I feel like there's always things I have to do. There's
Like what?
always laundry to be done. There's always like
Bro,
emails
you
to
do
respond
laundry
to.
more than anybody I fucking know.
Yeah.
No, it's not funny.
It's not funny. Yeah.
No, it's like
it really isn't.
every time I'm like, okay, I'm going to do laundry today. I'm like, how is Andrew still doing laundry?
Yeah, and my clothes are never clean, and I'm always doing laundry,
I never
and
even
like, so it's so annoying.
I guess, yeah, I'm not like, what do I want to do in my free time? Chores, but I guess that's how I need to start thinking, huh?
And I guess, it's so easy for me to just like bop on the internet.
Yeah, you're really like, you're like
I'm
good at
just so
scrolling
curious.
the Twitter, like you read articles. I'm like, the less I know about everything, the better. Which is a terrible stance to have, but I just feel so mentally not able.
I just get into random shit.
Oh my God, we have 40 seconds. Yeah, I am just jealous. I just like get and then I just get angry when I can't think of shit to do. Or like sometimes I want to have like an 8-person game night, but like I'm like, I don't think I have 8 friends in LA. Like, what?
We should do that soon though. We've lived here for a year and we have a game room and we've never had a game night.
I mean, it's not like we've been antisocial. It's only been like, I guess like 6 months of being vaccinated or something.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we really
Whoa.
should. Oh,
7.
6. 5. I don't know why I always count down like it's motherfucking New Year's. That's the rant. I don't know if that's relatable to anybody because I know a lot of people are like, I'm working 3 jobs. And like, trust me, when I had 3 jobs in college, I understand. Like that's what I miss is like having like I love working. It is so fucked. I think the other day I was like, I think I want to get a job, like a random job, just like something that I can go and do and be productive at, make money. Like, So yeah, that's today's rant. Where's Book? Oh, there she is. I'm only asking where Booger is because Booger, can you get up? No, you're fucking dead. The only reason I was wondering where Booger was is because the shout out for today's episode is for Angel City Pit Rescue. Right, Booger? You're looking at the camera, but the camera can't see you, babe. That's okay. You're doing your best. If you don't know, Angel City is where I actually got Booger from, and they rescued her from the pound where I'm pretty sure she would have had like 4 days to live, and then she would have been euthanized. So I am very, very grateful for Angel City. If you do not know, they are a nonprofit organization dedicated to creating a better future for pit bulls by promoting their positive image as loving family companions through education, public advocacy, adoptions, and owner support. And I mean, I've talked about it on this podcast, the bad rap that pit bulls get. I think it's such horseshit. And Booger is like literally the sweetest, calmest. Like, honestly, she's scared of everything. Like, So I love Angel City. They've been extremely great when I've had questions and stuff. I still keep in contact with them, and they honestly, it's like, she hasn't eaten breakfast. Is she dying? And they're like, Chris, shut up. But they're really great, so supportive, such a great resource, and they made the whole process really great and made sure that they just care about pit bulls. And I just, my life would not be the same without Booger, and I'm just very appreciative. So if you want to go donate, you can go to angelcitypits.org. The link will also be in the description of this episode. Sorry, my mouth feels like it's filled with so much saliva today, and there's like no room to talk. Anyone else? No? Okay. But yeah, I just think it's a great organization. And yeah, and also if you guys want to submit possible charitable shout outs or GoFundMes that help your local community, help someone in your community, we have a link, and that will also be in the description. So you can submit, and I don't know where I'm going with this. It's like sometimes talking is really great, and then there's like 2 minutes where it's like, what is this sentence that was put into a blender? But yeah, so angelcitypits.org. Go donate on Booger's behalf. Aww.
She put her little head on my backpack.
Aww.
That's not a backpack.
Booger, get up on the couch. Now, before we carry on with the rest of the episode, I want to thank one of the sponsors of today's episode, which is Helix Sleep. Now, I've talked about Helix Sleep quite a bit, but if you don't know, it is a premium mattress in a box company that takes all of your needs and wants in a mattress and delivers it right to your door. I mean, I have a Helix mattress in every room in my house that has a bed because I think they're the best. You take a 2-minute Helix sleep quiz, tell your preferences of what you're looking for in a mattress. For example, I'm a side sleeper. I like a medium firmness. Basically, they have set me up with a mattress that is so perfect. It was the Midnight Luxe, and I just can't say enough good things about it. Like I said, everybody has different preferences of what they look for in a mattress, and Helix knows that, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have a soft, medium, or firm mattress. Mattress is great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. Mattress is great for spinal alignment to prevent morning aches and pains. And it's just impossible not to get a mattress that you will absolutely feel like you're sleeping on a cloud. What I love being the millennial that I am is that I don't have to go to a mattress store. I've never been to one, and I would love to keep it that way. And Helix is making sure of that because it came right to my door. Like, just right to my door. There's something about Booger being here that I'm realizing that I think Booger also is obsessed with Helix mattresses because she's someone who needs to be by my side, but she's started going into my room and just sleeping on my bed. So it's pet approved. If you want to try out Helix today, be sure to go to helixsleep.com/Chris Klemens. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz and they'll match you with a customized mattress that will give you the best night of your sleep. No, the best night of sleep of your life. It doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about how that sentence sounds because you'll just be sleeping so wonderfully. If you're weary about buying a mattress off the internet, I get that, but they have a 10-year warranty and a 100-night sleep trial. So if you don't like it, they'll even pick it up for you. It's literally that simple. Now, of course, Helix is also hooking it up for you guys. So when you go to helixsleep.com/Chris Klemens, they are also offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/Chris Klemens. So get on over and get on a very comfortable mattress you will hate getting off of. Back. No, but next up, I thought since Andrew and I have lived together for 4 years, I thought it would be, we've known each other for longer. We don't know how we met, which I think is the case with most of my close friendships. But we thought we'd take a walk down memory lane. Holy literal shit.
Bless you.
Bless me indeed.
Blessed day. Blessed be the fruit.
Under his eye. I wanted to take a walk down memory lane. Andrew and I get into, if there's anyone more unhinged than me, it's Andrew. But not in as violent or in your face of a way. He's a subtle,
like a low key.
Yeah. You're a low key unhinged, and I'm just unhinged. Period. But no, we've been through so many random experiences together. We really have done, oh my God, so much together. And so I thought it would be funny to do basically mini story times of all of these moments. And we don't know what the other
we both wrote down some memories.
We both sat in the game room that we haven't used and we wrote down our own memories. And we're gonna, do you want to go first? Should I go first?
Maybe you go first.
Okay.
Because I think you have a couple more than me.
Period. Okay, the first one, and I'm going to try and keep this as vague as possible, although I don't think it's going to physically be possible. Andrew and I went on a trip together for a brand. And
wait.
Do you have that one?
Yeah.
I'm so interested to see what you'll, we went through camera rolls. We went through private Instagrams. We went through everything.
So we're not saying the brand. Or...
Warner Brothers. No, it wasn't Warner Brothers. But we went on a brand trip, and it was based around this movie. I mean, It was about the movie Annabelle. I don't remember. What is it? Like Annabelle comes home. Annabelle
comes home, yeah.
Fucks us sideways.
Yeah.
And then puts a bag over our head. So we went to Connecticut for this brand trip, and we were honestly so excited. We were in like business class. We were like little business sluts going to the middle of nowhere, Connecticut. Do you remember the airport we landed in? We were like, where are we?
No.
It was like maybe 2 gates. It was like 2 fucking airplane gates.
Wow.
And so, yeah, we went on this brand trip to promote a movie, and it was like, see, this is what pisses me off is that like all these bitches go to like Bora Bora for a brand trip, and they're like, we got massages and tans and $1 million. We go on a brand trip and we're like, holy shit, this is our moment. We go to the
my first branded trip. Like,
literally, I was like, let's pack our bikinis, let's pack our fucking self bronzer, whatever the fuck that shit is. No, we're going to Connecticut, and
middle, like nowhere, Connecticut.
Connecticut, comma, middle of. And so, yeah, we're promoting this Annabelle movie. We didn't see anything beforehand. We got no information.
Oh, I think, yeah. So, I mean, this is like it is like a fond memory.
This turned into a memory that like I am so glad we have. And like that it's also documented.
Yeah.
With so much footage that did not make the cut.
There were some moments where it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, like and the time we were in the middle of a literal forest at 12:30 in the morning going to visit the Room of Artifacts with the real Annabelle doll. Once again at 12:30 in the morning.
Oh, and then when they showed us like live exorcisms. We were like in this dimly lit, like Troye Sivan, Ariana Grande music video, like
meets like Olive Garden party room.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so yeah, we get to Connecticut late. We land, and it's like going east is always like a bitch because you lose the whole day to travel. So we get there, it's late. We get to our hotel, and we're like, shit, we're being put up. Like we tried. That hotel was sexy.
That was. And
I
the
had
food
sex
was
that
good.
night.
You did?
Yeah, I straight up had a fucking booty call ready.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the night we landed, I had sex. And then the next morning, I was just so high that whole trip. I realized I like woke up and walked outside and like went to see our surroundings, which was just a bunch of brick buildings. I could not tell you.
Were we by a college?
I think so. Were we near Harvard? I remember there was a street called High Street, and I took a picture and a vlog clip of me smoking with High Street in the background.
And the brand made you edit it.
Oh, the brand, that was dead on arrival. The brand was like, get rid of that.
Oh, yeah, that was another part. Like, so much of our vlogs had to be edited out.
I have screenshots of the emails, and it's like just like 4 separate screenshots of notes.
Yeah, they had like 1,000 notes.
So that day we wake up, I obviously get high. We eat lunch, and then we're like, it's like a field trip. And so it was something very comforting. Like, okay, we're on a field trip. But then I remembered that 1, I'm not in school, and 2, I'm 26 at the time?
Yeah.
Like I'm a full grown adult, and I'm being paid to be here. Yeah. Like I'm fully being paid to be here.
And it's our group A, walk in a single file line.
Literally though, it was
that
like,
was the energy.
It was insane. And so basically we just like went to so we saw the movie. And then they're on the
great
bus.
movie, great work, Madison.
I was going to say, only loved it because Madison Eisman was in it. But, well, I also saw The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 and, like, loved them. So I was like, this is going to be sick. I don't really remember the movie. But we met the actual guy that the movie is based off of, like the ghost hunter. The actual dude was, like, leading us around for the rest of the day after the movie. So we go to a graveyard. We go from the AMC to a literal graveyard. Like a graveyard! Dead people that we have no idea who they are. We're like, blah, vlogging.
Sorry,
so inappropriate.
I am so distracted by Booger just going like ham on her punani Dasani right now.
Oh, she fucking puts the Dasani in that punani. She will just... It's like the noises that I wake up to at like 4 a.m. are disgusting. That being said, Booger, I still love you.
Anyways,
so much.
Annabelle.
Anyways, so we're at a graveyard, and before we got off the bus, the brand people, I don't even know who was our chaperones, once again as adults. We had a chaperone, and she was like, be respectful of these people. This is their life. Like, this is their job. Like, you have to be respectful. We got off the bus, walk into the graveyard, and the guy's like, so you guys just, film stuff and do that. It's
I
like
forgot
he
about
like
his
totally
attitude.
degraded us.
Oh my God, yeah, that was.
And I'm like, homie, you asked us to meet in a cemetery. He's like, this is the most haunted cemetery. So we're walking around. Andrew and I are like, okay, how do we turn this vlog into something? Because we're both being paid for a whole vlog, which sounds like, wow, you guys shouldn't be complaining. It is so much fucking harder than it looks when you can't even cuss in the video. And you're me.
And you have to be respectful of the
fact that it's like 3 p.m. and we're in a graveyard looking for...
Respectful of like the what? Like, I don't even know what to call it.
I'm like how are we supposed to be respectful when we are literally
The
prancing
spirits?
all over
Like-
dead people?
Like it's
It's just like this whole thing is so ass backwards. So we like, then we go to like, this Olive Garden, like Ariana Grande, Troye Sivan, like set. And they show us live exorcisms that they filmed.
Okay, but first there was a buffet, and guys, they had like the best crudité. The broccoli was lightly steamed, and it was like the most game-changing thing. I think the celery was
talking
too.
about the broccoli.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, we're in this like we're being held captive. There's like a priest and like a cop who are with us for some
At
fucking
our
reason.
table,
At
like,
our
sitting
table.
next to us.
It's like everybody has like their own table and friends, I guess. We got seated with the priest and the cop, which felt a little targeted. I'm not gonna lie.
And
So-
we were in this. We were in this room because then we're splitting up into groups.
Yes.
And we were in the last group.
Yeah, and so we were in the dead last group. And so after that, we're just sitting there with the cop. And I did this great skit with the cop in the parking lot, like pretending to arrest me for vaping.
Oh, yeah.
That also got cut so fucking fast. And so then they're like, okay, it's your turn to like leave Olive Garden jail.
Well,
and
okay.
so we
that
go.
There were 3 glasses of wine in between that.
Oh, honey, that was an open bar. I was.
Yeah. I feel like
drunk.
you left out a major detail, which was by the time I got there,
We were belligerent.
I didn't remember that much the next day. I mean,
At all. I had just vlog footage and I was like, where were we?
I remembered it, but like,
So
it was
after
blurry.
so after we split into groups, we're the last group. We go to another graveyard. Like, what the fuck? And this time the graveyard, it was like at sunset, like on the deeper end of sunset. So it was like getting fucking dark. And we're in a cemetery. And that was when I was like, I'm good. I have all the vlog footage I need. I'm done. And they were like, sorry, you can't leave. I was like, I just want to chill in the hotel. It's so nice. Like, I have everything. After that, they take us to like, the room of artifacts, like the room, like that room that Annabelle's in the movie, the real one. We see, like, we're going there. It's in the middle of a fort. You can just watch the vlog, honestly. But the amount of shit we had to cut out was, I don't even, this feels like the most long-winded story I've ever told. This feels as long as that trip did.
Yeah. And we love the Brennan. Thank you so much, Warner Brothers, for working with us.
Yeah, thank you so much for working with us.
No, it was a really great trip. It was just kind of like...
It was a great
funny.
trip in hindsight.
In hindsight.
At the time, I definitely was like really sad and annoyed. Like I was just like, I don't know where we are.
Yeah, it was a lot of, I don't know where we are. I don't know who we're with. I don't know.
Anything. Like it was just a lot of unknown, but like us also being like the supernatural tour of the middle of nowhere. And I was like, that's not my vibe. Just not my thing.
But the hotel food was very good and free.
And that's what we learned. All right, go. What memory do you have?
Oh, it's my turn.
Your phone's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, was that the worst story I've ever told? Because I think it was. It was like so much ADHD in that story.
Yeah. All right, we'll pick it up. So the first one I have.
What?
I think I found High Street.
Where? In Connecticut?
New Haven.
Yeah. Oh, New Haven. That's exactly where we were.
Yeah.
Village Cemetery nearby.
I couldn't tell
Probably.
you. I blocked
Is there
that
a college nearby?
Yeah, it would have been Yale.
Yale. That's what I knew it was one of those smart schools, and I was like, I should not be here.
I think I had a little.
You've had sex too on that trip?
No. But I had a little kissy kiss.
Whatever, Andrew.
All right. My first story time was moving from Cole Avenue.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's a reason I forgot this story. Oh my God, take it the fuck away.
Yeah, so moving out of our...
So this was the first apartment we lived in together when I moved to LA.
Yeah, and then we were moving into a house.
Yeah.
And so, oh my gosh, it was just so dramatic, like start to finish.
For no reason either.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's just one of those things where like when you're moving, it's just a stressful time.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it boiled down to.
And there was a miscommunication.
Which was?
Chris came home drunk.
What? I
No.
mean, I can't like disagree because clearly I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, no. And I remember you were like I've had like 7 shots or something.
I don't know why that needed to be brought in, but okay.
Well, just because I think okay, so it was like I had all the furniture because you had like just moved to LA,
Yeah.
and you didn't have any of the furniture.
I was like poor.
And so you could move yourself in just with your car, but I needed help and a U-Haul truck.
Well, no, I had a bed.
What?
I had a bed.
Oh yeah. But you broke it down and then still
Yeah.
put it in your car. It was lighter weight than mine.
Sure.
Also,
not that anyone's keeping track, but
anyway, so yeah, there was some communication of like, it was like, we're moving in on this day. And
yeah, it was like when we just like wanted to do it in one like swoop, I think. I don't remember. Some of the story is we got into like a little tiff.
A little tiff, yeah, because
I thought we were moving out on one day.
So Chris comes
Andrew
home drunk, and then, yeah, I'm like, we'll move out Thursday. Like, Thursday will be our first night because that's when I have the U-Haul truck. And then...
But I didn't even know you were getting a U-Haul truck.
See, and that is where I got a little hurt because I'm like, well, think about it for a second. Like, we need a U-Haul truck. Like, how am I going to take the couch to the house? Like...
Clearly, I didn't have a couch to move before.
We can move past the little...
No, let's fixate on it. Let's get into a fight again.
Yeah, no, we can. Anyway, so then we're like in a fight and it's not good vibes.
It's bad vibes and silent treatment.
And, I still need his help to move all of our stuff. And my stuff. So I get the U-Haul truck the next day. This is after Chris already like went over and spent the first night in the house alone. So like drama, like weird vibes.
Yeah, that was weird. But like also I will say like when I'm like, okay, when there's like moving to be done, it's being finished that day. Like I am not good at like splitting that kind of shit up. I've gotten a little bit better, especially moving from the house we moved into in this story to the one we're in currently. I definitely did like multiple days and I was like a lot more lax, but I also oh my God, the big stress about this was our lease was over in 7 days and we still didn't have a place to move into. And that was also a stress.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because remember, literally we went with the house we went in because they were like so cool about letting us move in early and like, yeah, no, we literally were like had 3 days left in our house when we signed the lease for our next one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So there was like also a bit of that as well.
Anyways, so, okay, vibes are off. It's the next day. It's the day that we're like,
officially out.
Yeah, officially moving. So I got the U-Haul truck and Chris is coming over to help. So it's silent, it's awkward, it's weird as hell. And, we're just carrying heavy stuff to the U-Haul truck. Takes a couple hours. We load up the U-Haul truck.
At like 10.
Yeah, no, it's dark.
And then I also hired a TaskRabbit to unload the truck because I was like, we can't do that.
Oh, yeah. He was like, fuck this.
I'll pay for it all. I don't fucking care.
And I was just like.
So at this point, we had the truck loaded, but now we had someone else relying on our time.
Yeah, we had, helper en route to our new house. And then it comes time to turn the little U-Haul truck on to beep beep onto the house. And guess what? It did not turn on.
It's like 11.
No,
it's like 10:30 at night at this point.
Because I left the cabin light on.
And the battery was
dead. And the
dead.
battery died while we were loading it up for a couple hours. Mm-hmm. So then there we are at 10 o'clock. Bad vibes. Like Chris is
worse.
Like upset at each other. Like,
But honestly, that's like that U-Haul breaking down was like what
that
saved
was
our
like,
friendship.
Yeah.
We both were like, listen, the shit we went through, we're both stupid. This is the real shitty moment.
Yeah. So then,
and then honestly, we were like, fine.
And then like, yeah.
Like then we got there and the guy was like, I'll pay you $200 extra to just stay there for your time.
Oh yeah.
And it all worked out. Wow, I totally, absolutely forgot about that. And now it lives on in forever. Lives on forever.
Oh, you go?
Yeah, I'll go. This one is a quick one. Lighter fluid in the backyard.
I was going to put that, but I didn't think you would want to talk about it.
Oh, bitch, it was number 2 on my list.
Not lighter fluid, nail polish remover.
No, it was also lighter fluid.
Okay, well, it was mostly nail polish remover because I remember being like, no, we should save a bottle because I want to have nail polish remover. And then...
So, yeah, we were trying to buy isopropyl alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Was this in the pandemic? This was when, so like...
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I mean, definitely this activity was brought into the pandemic if it wasn't. Like, I was a big lighter fluid fan. So I bought isopropyl alcohol to clean out my bongs. And I realized that I bought nail polish remover, which is like incredibly bad to clean out your bong with because it can like obviously bring bad chemicals into your lungs.
And does it even work?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
So I ended up having like 4 things of nail polish remover, high fucking percentage of whatever the fuck's in it. And I was like, well, I'm not going to return these. That's so much hassle for like $10.
Yeah.
So I naturally poked a hole in the lid and just started spraying them all around our concrete backyard and then lighting it on fire.
Yeah, I mean, it probably started like small. You were probably like, I wonder what would happen if I just like put some on the ground.
It started so incredibly small.
Or maybe it's like there was like a candle and you were like, let me like squirt this on.
No, I did like a little thing on the ground and then I lit it with a lighter and I was like, oh, I love this.
Yeah, no, then it fully turned into like fire circle, like...
No, it got lit real fast.
Yeah.
It got lit so fast. And then, yeah, I bought lighter fluid for a lighter I had that you had to refill. And then that came with like a little nozzle. So I would just like squeeze the can and like draw and spell my name and then set it on fire. I mean, it was all safe. There was so much concrete around me. Like I was in... Yeah, maybe I don't want to tell this. The producer's like, stop talking. So I will. That was a joke.
That was a joke. That was
you
a
guys,
simulation.
We are going to make it a game. If you guys had to guess which one was the lie, that one is it. I can't. My conscience is just too clear. Ugh. All right. Go. Hurry.
All right.
Let's pretend nothing ever happened.
Um,
You're literally so scared. I say to the producer who's looking terrified.
The time I fainted in the coal hallway. Do you remember that?
No.
No?
You fainted?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had marks on my back for like a year.
I think I blocked that whole apartment out.
Oh my gosh, you don't remember this?
Like, it sounds so...
I think it was like we were home alone and it was maybe like late at night and then I don't know what it was.
Oh, in the hallway in our apartment.
Yeah.
I thought you meant on the walkway. Oh my God.
No.
That I remember. You come out of your room and you're like, Chris. I was like, Andrew, you don't look so great.
Yeah, it started, it's like, I think I was having some like health anxiety. I think I was like, my hands, like there was something weird. I was, Googling symptoms. I was like, something wasn't right and I was feeling like I was freaking out. And then I did. And so.
Yeah, so Andrew walks into this hall.
There was a time where I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but this is bad. I need to tell Chris.
You knocked on my door.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You knocked on my door. I'm in my bedroom. And I was like, what? Like, it was late too. So I was like, what? I'm in bed. Like, I was like, and I opened the door and you are like gone. You're like,
yeah,
I was like, Andrew? Andrew. And you're like, what? And then all of a sudden you like fall, like you start walking backwards. You hit the wall.
Yeah.
And then you just like fell.
Yeah.
And we were home alone because I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Like, I cannot imagine like my roommate just knocking on my door and then like I open it and they collapse.
You looked like you saw Annabelle in real life. You were white as a ghost.
Yeah. And then
in the cemetery.
I wonder if they're still there, but I had these marks from my spine.
You had
on my
such
back.
bad marks. Lift up your back. Let's see if they're there.
Are they still there?
I mean, I can't see a fucking goddamn thing. No, like I can't see anything.
Oh. Is that any better?
No, not really, but
right,
I feel like we'd know.
Yeah.
We'll check later.
Anyways, that was just a little quickie.
I totally... And if you're not watching, no, we did not just have an actual quickie. The story was the quickie. Oh, my next one I think we've talked about. You talked about in a video. We've talked about together in a video. It's
Hit us.
The bugs in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew had a jar in his bathroom.
No, okay. So I got some, I think it was wheat
berries.
Wheat berries. Yeah, I think it was
I don't
just
even know what those
berries.
are, but I remember that being what it was.
Yeah, I just like had to, I was using them to like make, what's that shit called? It's like a
Jello.
Rejuvelac.
Oh.
Just a lactic acid rich liquid for fermenting vegan cheeses.
One of those.
And something went wrong. I don't know what it was. There was a bug. I got a bug in my like grains, and
long story short, the jar ends up in his bathroom.
Long story short, I put it into a different jar, and then later I realized there's more bugs. And so then I'm like, okay, I want to watch
my
this.
body recounting this. Like,
I mean, look, it's all enclosed. It's like all safe and fine.
I don't care.
So, and yeah, I'm a curious person. I want to know what's gonna happen. I want to. It's life. I want to watch the life happen.
As the control freak with a giant bug phobia, hated this chapter.
Yeah, and I was getting so confused. I was like, do they need a little bit of water? Like, do they need like air? Like,
this is literally a 4th grade like science project that you go home with like mealworms and they turn into beetles.
Yeah.
So
I never knew what they were.
No.
But I was interested in them and I wanted to find out.
No,
and
I definitely played landlord and evicted those motherfuckers. I was like, these have got to go. Andrew.
Okay. My dumb ass was like, I feel like they got to be thirsty. So I dripped
Are
in.
you kidding
I
me?
dripped in a little bit of water just to see what would happen. You know,
I would like people to know that this is within the last 2.5 years. The story takes place.
I'm a scientist. You know, I want to see. Experiment.
Come
number
on,
2,
quirky
dripping
girl
into
on
water.
Instagram. I'm a scientist.
Anyways, the humidity created some mold, and then it sort of just turned into this large, moldy dead bug infested mess. And then we discarded. And then it had to go.
God, I almost regret bringing that one up. Like, that just put me through a whole new wave of drama.
It was really fascinating, and
No,
I
it was. It like
enjoyed
wasn't.
all of the life opportunities that
It brought you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck that.
All right. The next one I have down is Death Valley car troubles.
Wait, this is kind of in tandem with mine, which was Tana and Jake's wedding.
Oh, is that when that happened?
That is literally when we should have known to turn the fuck around.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So we were driving.
Who's going to TanaCon?
So I am in my car, which is a 1997 Saturn. It's like a sedan, 1997. I got it for $450 cash a week after I moved to LA because I was like, you know what? I need a car. I'm poor. And I'm not about to get like a nice car. So I was like, you know what? A friend of a friend was like, oh, I have this car. My friend said you needed one, $450 cash. I was like, literally, I had sneakers, I guess, more expensive than that at the time, which is how poor was. No, I was still poor. I just had terrible money management. So I got this car, and it was like the AC blew air. Wasn't necessarily cold. The windows kind of worked. And it had a aux cord. So I was like, through a cassette converter. It was like one of those situations. So we drove this to Las Vegas in the middle of summer for Tana and Jake's wedding, which that is like...
Wait, was it TanaCon or Tana and Jake's wedding?
Tana and Jake's wedding, because we would have gone through Death Valley to go to Anaheim for TanaCon, which was the other dumpster fire we went to.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So we're going through Death Valley, and there are signs that say, when you go when it's hot enough, there are signs that say turn off your AC for the next like 11 miles to prevent your car from like literally overheating. So we're already sweating. The air is doing nothing as it is. So we... Or wait, were we in my Jeep?
I think we were in your Jeep. I was
think
gonna
we
say
might have
that.
been in the Jeep because I also had problems with that car as well.
Yeah.
I always think that car was great. No, that car was literally a bigger piece of shit than the 97 Saturn. Yeah, we were in the Jeep because I remember we had to open the windows.
Something went wrong with it. Like...
Oh, yeah, no, it like died.
Yeah, we had to like find a car place, and there were like no car places.
That was before Death Valley. That was
before Death
That
Valley?
was like an hour out of LA. I was like, we're already broken down. Yeah, oh my God, when I would hit the gas, it like wouldn't speed up. Like the motor would go, but it like this. Anyways,
horrifying.
Yeah, we're in Death Valley. Oh my God, I totally forgot about the whole breakdown an hour out of LA. Like
Death
that's
Valley
when
should not like
there shouldn't be a road going through.
We should just like it's like
That's the time for the Hyperloop.
It's like giving me Mars vibes. It's like, let's just stay where we belong. I don't think Death Valley is a place we should be
having a road go through. But yeah, then I guess we'll get into Tana and Jake's wedding. That as a whole was just like a fucking nightmare. But we did. We went for the vlog. Like that was a great paycheck there. Okay, I'll fucking say it.
Mine didn't do as well as I wish it had, but I did upload a day later than Chris Klemens and Sarah Baska.
I forgot Sarah was there. Yeah. She was like the saving grace of that fucking event.
Yeah.
She is so funny. But we went to Tana and Jake's wedding because we got invited. And then we were like, yeah, this will be funny. I didn't think it would actually be as trashy as it was. So I wore a Prada suit. That was the biggest fucking mistake I've ever made. There were people there in like literal H&M, like, you know, those like straight boy jeans that have like those lines on the knee. Ugh, so many of those there.
I wore a women's blouse that I bought at Kohl's half an hour earlier.
Yeah, Andrew was like, I don't have a shirt. I forgot it at home. So we went to Kohl's and he was trying to find something interesting and found the Lauren Conrad collection and bought like a snake skin. Is it on your Depop still?
No, I was too lazy to list it. I think I brought it.
He didn't love it, nor did he list it. So yeah, that is a memory. You can watch the vlog for that one. These are just long-winded stories, especially that one already fucking exists. But thank God you were there with me. Remember when we thought we saw Oprah?
Oh my gosh, there was an Oprah impersonator at
but
the
no
wedding.
one told anyone that it was an impersonator. There was just a woman who literally looked exactly like Oprah.
It was like the most acid trip shit ever.
That whole thing. It was like at a house covered in spray paint, graffiti.
I was like, I guess Oprah could be here for some reason.
Maybe she's doing like an investigative journalism piece on like Caucasians that are out of hand. Like, I don't know really what's going on, but I fully believed Oprah was there. Not Oprah.
Oh, and then they ran out of champagne.
I know. I was like, hi, if this is going to be an MTV production, can you get more fucking champagne? I forgot about that. It was like the Hunger Games, but like
not that far into the night.
No.
And then they ran out of water.
I don't remember that, but it makes sense that you remember that.
No, I trust you. I remember vlogging and being like...
Thank God I brought so much marijuana to that event. I was like, can I smoke here? And then I was like, why am I asking that? Logan Paul's recording his podcast episode right there.
Oh my God, and then the after party was a shit show too.
Oh my God, I fully left the after party with a plate of food in my hand and the fork, eating it while smoking a joint.
My Instagram afterwards,
I remember.
I was like blinking and the caption was, I wasn't blinking, I had just seen enough. And it was like, you, me, and Tana.
Andrew! I don't remember, but I'm so glad that you reminded me. I guess I'll just do like one more. The open house. So when we were leaving our old house, our landlord...
Oh my...
I'm going to try and be nice because I'm afraid that they might still... Our last landlord made life very difficult for us. I consider us really good tenants.
Yeah.
We care about the house and we report problems that like we didn't necessarily cause, but we have found and are now dealing with, and stuff like that. So after our move out of our apartment, which you just heard about, we were like, let's have a month of overlap between our new place and our old place. That way we can like move, take our time, etc. So we tell our landlord, oh, and by the way, we move out during the pandemic. Like the pandemic has started.
This is like May.
Yeah.
This is like 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So our lease ends in June. We were like, hi, please don't show the house because of obviously the pandemic. We're planning to move out May 1. You have a whole month to then show the house. That felt very generous. They were like, no problem. Thanks for the heads up. This is like months in advance, by the way.
Yeah.
They're like, thank you. That's perfect. We won't show the house until May 1st. It's the fucking pandemic. No one knew anything about COVID. There wasn't even like COVID testing at that point. Like it was truly just such a new thing.
Oh yeah. It was like before we like realized that it wasn't spreading as much on surfaces. It was like...
Yeah, so like there was so little information about COVID, and we were like, we don't want strangers walking through our house in the middle of a fucking pandemic we know nothing about.
Yeah, well, so did you say so? Then it was all good, but then
it was all good, and then he's like, hi, so sorry, but someone needs to see the house like end of April. And we were like, no, you said, or maybe it was like early April. He was like, oh, April 3rd, someone needs to see the house. And we were like, no, they don't. Like, we agreed on this. So long story short, he decides to pull all this bullshit. Like, I wish I brought up the text for this because like really, maybe we'll do this for a future episode where we'll like really get into it. But basically he ends up holding an open house. Remember the agent who came by and was like, oh, you're not allowed to be having this many people. And he goes, you can get off my property now.
No, fully like there. Oh, okay. So, I mean, there's so many. We just skipped over like so many texts. Like fully he's like, well, according to the law, I can come by.
Yeah, like, no, he's pulling out like legal bullet points.
Yeah, no. And we are also pulling out legal bullet points. We're like, no, according to the city's guide, like
we're pulling out the
according
Mayor
to
Garcetti,
the mandate, like
we're talking about Garcetti. He's like, fuck Garcetti, I don't agree with him. And I'm like,
he's like, that's not legal, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm like, your republicanism is showing. So
your lack of basic decency and respect is showing.
That's the thing, is like we were so upfront about what our needs were and they agreed.
Yeah.
And so I was like, your negligence and all of this is just really disappointing, like blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm so hurt by what you're saying. I'm like, we're hurt by what you're doing.
Yeah. Like,
so he holds a full super spreader house, like open house. This family comes who's an agent and the woman's like, that you're not allowed to be doing this.
Well, no, someone comes and is like, can you sign these, like the very normal forms that we've been signing for every other house we've visited. You know, just like
I don't have COVID. If I get it, I'll tell people. Like,
yeah, just the basic forms. And he's like, no, leave.
She's like, you have to sign
this. It's like a whole family and
like
an
you
agent.
can get off my property. And I was like, okay.
And I'm like standing behind there, like, I'm like watching this and I'm like wanting to be like, I'm so sorry.
Literally,
like,
it was
help.
more
like, yeah.
I'm blinking. Please help.
So there's like 20 people walking around our house in like May 2020.
It's like a nice house. It was like a decent sized house, but it wasn't big enough for 20 fucking people in the middle of a brand new pandemic to be in. Inappropriate. So we're in my bedroom and there are these two black women who come in and my bedroom was like in the back of the house. There's only one way to get to it. And they were like, real talk, what do you think of the house? Like, is it worth it? And I remember peeking out my bedroom door, down the long hallway, didn't see our landlord, and I was like, get the fuck out, run while you can. I am pretty sure he's a white supremacist, and he has made our life a living hell. Run. And she was like, oh, shit. And she was like, thank God for you guys. Like, I was like, yeah, not the place you want to be. I promise you, you can find so much better. The AC, he doesn't want to fix anything.
Oh my God, he didn't want to fix anything.
There were holes in the window.
Sorry if you're watching this,
I don't care. I'm not sorry. You know what? We were so fucking
Week
kind.
1, the glass shower shattered all over my naked body. And like,
they gave us a shower curtain.
And like, yeah, and like and that's like supposed to be my fault, like that it was installed improperly.
The house hadn't been lived in for so long, and the window, like the wood around the windows was decaying to the point where like you could look standing inside straight out. Like just, and so we're like, hi, our house is set to 64 AC. It is 85 in here. And the AC has not turned off. Didn't want to fix anything. Hated that fucking place.
And
this should have been the rant. We really should have gone with the landlord rant.
It was siblings, and he was so rude to his sister.
Oh my God. Yeah, she, like, the sister who was great. Oh my God. Delete that. Bleep that name. Yeah. But she was so great. She was like trying to make things better. We were standing in the garage once, and she was like trying to like really offer her help. And he goes, only one of us talks.
Yeah, it was like one person. Yeah, he was like, she literally started talking and he was like, stop talking.
I was like, handmade vibes. Ugh, hated that place. Oh my God. And then a few months after we move out, we got one of my friends sends me an Instagram story from Kristen Bell, and she's reposting a picture of her and her girlfriends in our backyard. In the house. Yeah. I guess her friend lives in the house now. And literally, remember Garrett Watts was looking at this? Garrett Watts was looking at this house also, and the guy was like, oh, we have a YouTuber who's looking at the house, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, who? And then Garrett was asking us about it, and I was like, don't fucking do it.
If anyone is, if the
I don't care. No,
current tenant is, well, I just feel like I have a relationship with the current tenant now because I have accidentally delivered so many packages there and had to go pick them up.
Yeah,
so it's like I see her. She looks very nice. And
oh, I've never seen them. I just walk up to their doorstep looking shady, and then I.
Oh my gosh, they look like an incredible.
It's my package.
Family.
I'm not like.
Like they look just so healthy and just like perfect family.
Well, good for them. Hopefully
Beautiful
this place
kids.
doesn't ruin them like it did us. Cheers. Yeah.
But you can have the jade roller that I delivered. I don't want to pick it up. I don't care about it. It was like $12. You can have it if you're watching. Anyways.
Okay, that was a way to end this. Now we're heading into the secrets.
I'm here with some secrets.
What the fuck?
That is our secrets owl telling us that they are here with some secrets. Now, if you guys don't know, this is the segment where you guys can submit your own secrets. And now Booger's going to come over to the couch finally because she wants to destroy this fucking plush toy. Come here, get up. Come on. Wow, to have her life, she just started the podcast, dipped, and she's like, okay, it's the end. I'll sit here. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm really babysitting while putting. No, you actually are gonna eat this. This is the part of the show where you guys submit secrets on a Google form we have, which is also in the description of every episode. And these are secrets that you guys have never shared with anybody in your life, and you keep it anonymous because, in case you were unaware, we are on the internet. And then I get to share them. Some of these are crimes. Are these crimes today? How are these? I don't know what any of these secrets are.
Random.
Are these roommate secrets?
Random.
Feeling fantastic. Anyway, the first one. Oh, this one is a crime because it starts with, I got arrested. I got arrested for public intoxication and told everyone a cop saw me trip on a curb, but really it was because a cop caught me hooking up with a guy in the bed of a pickup that neither one of us owned or knew who owned it. Oh my God, honestly, sorry, Booger, that was adorable. Booger just gave me a little kiss and I just totally ignored her. I'm so sorry. Oh, Booger, you fat ass, I love you. Wow, I don't even know what to say to that. They didn't know whose truck they were hooking up in the bed of.
Oh, wow.
That's dark.
Wait, so they got arrested for that?
I got arrested for public intoxication. That feels like public indecency. Yeah. If you're fucking in the back of a truck of whom you don't know whose it is.
Yeah, what are we supposed to say to that?
I know. I'm okay. I'm Booger, give me another kiss. I need comforting. Here, you can read this one.
Okay. In high school, I was doing too much. My mom picked my boyfriend and I up from the movies, and we had been sneaking public sex all that month. I fell asleep in his lap in the back seat while my mom was driving, but I wasn't asleep. I was sucking his dick.
Girl, what is...
Yes, he came. Yes, a bitch swallowed. Don't know why I did that, to be honest.
And thank you for watching and listening to this episode. I am pulling the plug early.
I don't want to have kids.
Right? You think about, kids are so fun. You get to dress. You don't ever think about them giving fucking head while you're driving them from the movies. That is...
Miss Girl.
You were doing too much in high school. That is true. I
don't know. No comment.
No, I have questions. You couldn't have waited, the 20-minute car ride to do...
What?
In
your front of your mom? I could understand if,
it's an Uber. I
could understand, if that's, a kink or something, or if that... But your mother?
That's the part that I am just at a loss of
Picking
words.
you up? Driving you home?
Why do I have a podcast? Why the fuck do I have a podcast? I can certainly say I've never sucked dick in the backseat while my mom is driving me. I mean, I don't think I've ever sucked dick in a car anyway, so there's a lot of levels of difference between me and that secret, but what the fuck? I realize... Are all of these about sex?
Probably.
I realized in therapy that my sexual awakening was the human version of Ursula from The Little Mermaid. There's a human version of The Little Mermaid?
No.
Ursula?
So one of the things that happens in
all
The
the
Little
tentacles?
Mermaid is Ursula turns into a like princess and seduces Prince Eric because
She does?
Yes.
In The Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
One?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie. She comes alive into human form? I need to Google a picture of her. Ursula, human form.
I can't wait for the live action one.
Ugh. Oh, wait. She's like kind of hot. Wait, she's like low-key a baddie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she would fit in so well with
that's
TikTok.
Ursula?
That's Ursula as a human. Wait, she can like get it if she's like of legal age.
Wait, wasn't Ursula like the little like
octopus?
Yeah, the
yeah,
octopus.
she turned in. Yes, so
No, Ursula was the sea witch.
The villain.
who's
She
an
was the
octopus?
octopus, right?
Octopus.
Yes.
Yeah,
an
Yeah,
octopus.
Okay.
But like she
I
was
feel like we just
little.
entered a fucking fever dream. But wow, she's like kind of hot. Like, Chris, you're talking about a cartoon. Anyway, here you go, Andrew. Please pretend like we didn't just talk about.
Why do I keep getting these? Okay.
I honestly keep giving you the long ones because it's less for me to read. Although.
Okay, so I can confidently say I was far too young to be doing what I was doing.
Oh.
Young enough that my grandmother would walk into the bathroom during bath time, right? So young me is in the bath, to put it bluntly, flicking the bean, and my nan walks in.
How old is this person in this?
Too young, they say. I'm like, is this legal to even read this?
Like, that's like what I'm like.
I'm uncomfortable. She has a face on her right away, and "get your hand away from there" is a phrase that haunts me 10 plus years later. I mean, lesson not learned, but Jesus Christ, I have never wanted to drop dead more.
Yeah, no, that's lesson learned. Don't flick your bean if your grandma could walk through the door. Lock the fucking door. What? Well, I'm really sorry. I should really kind of screen the ones I give you before. I feel like I'm really damaging you.
Yeah, no, I feel like each of these should come with like if we pick your secret, you should get like one free therapy session voucher.
No, I feel like we should get the therapy voucher. Are you kidding? Are
Yeah,
you
but, like-
kidding? We just read about someone giving roadhead while their mom drives the road? No.
Sure, but like
No.
let's not act
we
like,
deserve the therapy. Yeah, they're damaged, clearly.
yeah, they need therapy.
But now so do we. Oh my god, mine's tomorrow. This works out
We all
perfectly.
do. Did you switch days?
Yeah, I'm Thursdays now.
Oh, why?
Tuesdays are usually like filming days, so I was like, I would be like, fuck, I have to do therapy, and then I get on and be like, I'm good today. Yeah, no, everything's good. I think we can end early. And he's like, we just started. I'm like, I have a video to film. So that's why I'm.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna read the long one because but this one is addressed to me, so I'm not gonna read the long one. You are. So hey, Chris, the other day I decided to listen to your podcast for the first time while driving. Why? It's the first time you never got any of the warnings not to listen to this while driving. While doing that, I slammed into a mailbox completely. Yep, that adds the fuck up. While doing that, I slammed into a mailbox completely, shattering the right side mirror of my car. Instead of telling my parents of how much of an idiot I am, I just told them it was a hit and run in the Wawa parking lot. I guess this is where I say we are not responsible. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I just keep. It's like I'm like, well, what would I do? Hold this in? Anyway, do you want to read this last one, or do you want me to?
Sure.
All right,
I'd
this is
love
our
to.
last. This is the It's the final secret. Anyway, sorry.
I grew up Mormon, so I couldn't have sex in high school. However,
I couldn't have sex in high school just strictly because I was a loser.
I grew up so I couldn't have sex in high school. However, in the church, sex is defined as thrusting. So my boyfriend and I would do this thing Mormon kids called docking. Basically, my boyfriend would put... Okay, wait.
I'm so happy I saw your face like literally shake.
Basically, my boyfriend would put his dick inside me, and I would kind of do a Kegel until he came. Or if I was on top, I kind of moved back and forth rather than up and down. But if I ever went up and down, my boyfriend would make us stop to pray.
That's it? There's no happy ending?
So I
There's
have
no
some
happy
news
ending.
for you. I don't think God cares which way you're swaying, like on the dick. Like
I think God is concerned about the dick going in you.
I think moving back and forth is kind of the same thing as going up and down. Like,
I love that we're really deep dive analyzing their sex positions.
like I grew up Mormon, so I couldn't have sex in high school. Well, you did.
So clearly you can do anything you put your mind to. That's how this episode ends. You can do anything as long as you're not thrusting. Do you regret coming on?
No.
Do you regret coming in? I'm just kidding. Thank you everybody for listening. I don't know. It didn't even make much sense.
It's all good.
Listen, I have a headache and I'm just trying to wrap this bitch up.
Of course.
Really, by the time we get to this point of the podcast, I've seen, heard, and felt enough. And today tasted enough as well, even though I had no problems finishing the fries. Thank you so much for Andrew for being here. And
of course, thank you so much for having me on.
No, thank you for coming. If you want to...
Sir.
Sorry, I was going side to side. If you want to subscribe to listen... I'm sorry, I got so distracted by that visual.
Subscribe to Unhinged with Chris Klemens on YouTube, and make sure to subscribe on the iTunes podcast store and rate 5 stars.
As well as anywhere else you listen to podcasts. Let's not exclude.
Anywhere else, baby
We're an
girl.
inclusive production.
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised this podcast is still going, quite honestly. Like, this is what, episode 10? Oh, also, to the people being like, why are you taking weeks off? We had an episode for last week, but it was the day that my great aunt died, and I don't know why I thought it would be a great idea to literally be sobbing in the hallway and then come right in and film an episode. But I cut that one. If we ever get Patreon up and going, it'll definitely be up there so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just didn't want... That was just not a good one that I was proud of. So that's why that there was a break. And then the other one was just we wanted a break. So we took one. Thank you. Be sure to rate and review this on Apple and Spotify and everywhere else you listen to podcasts. Period. And
follow Unhinged with Chris Klemens on Instagram.
Oh, come on. You know what? Andrew's now the host. I am relinquishing all rights and properties and everything. Bye.
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 How does your... Is there like an outro jingle now?
I don't know. I never make it this far.
I'm
just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I have to watch the whole fucking thing. And I don't know. So, yeah.
Hit it.
What did you say?
Hit it?
Oh. I can't even... I don't even think I know our themes. Like, I know our theme song. I just don't... I am not musically gifted enough to be able to hold any type of beat, melody, rhythm, whatever word. Why am I still talking? Bye.